I'm in the woodyard. I got another bike. Yes, another bike. For those of you that have a problem with it, there's another video on my channel released today. You can go watch firewood stuff. The reason I have bikes is people want to send them to me. I've done reviews and they've been pleased, and apparently a lot of people watch them, thousands of views, and companies keep sending me bikes. Now, for those of you that might be upset, well, if you don't like it, there's other videos. There's 1,500 videos on my channel almost. I've been doing this for 4 years, and all I ever look for is more content. And originally when I said yes to a bike, I had turned down 3 other companies that wanted to send me a bike because I didn't see, you know, why I would want a bike. But then I got one. It's like, hey, they're pretty awesome. I like it. And what happened was a lot of people that saw that I had them, people that work with me, people that help me, they wanted one. So I said yes to several of them, and then several of the companies. The way it works is there are advertising corporations that market for many different companies that have products that are a lot of times just different companies doing the same thing. So when they get another brand, they reach out to people that have already done videos and say, hey, would you like a new brand, another thing to try, whatever it is. And I get lots of stuff sent to me. Every day I get 2, sometimes 3 packages sent to me from people that want me to review, look at, try, test. Now some of it I don't show you because I don't even want it. They just send it to me, which is weird that people think that they can just send me anything. I got one the other day. You wouldn't believe this. Hair extensions, wigs. Yes. It's like, what am I gonna do with that? I don't have any hair. Don't need any hair, don't want any hair. So today we're gonna be talking about the Haybike. It is a folding bike in the box, pretty cool. So we're gonna show you that. We're gonna put it together, go for a ride, test it out. And I've got lots of other bikes that people have been sending me. I've got 3 already. I've said no to 6 different ones already, people that want to send them to me. And these range in price anywhere from $800 on the low end to as much as $2,300, $2,400 on the upper end. And it's hard to say no when people want to give you products that you could use and other people want and I could sell, because I can do whatever I want with them once I get them. And so what I've been doing with a lot of them, is friends of mine that help me on the channel. My brothers, we're interested in a bike, so they're getting a free bike. So if you come help me for, you know, several weeks in the woodyard, you could get your own bike too. Or something else. I've been getting a lot of products lately, chainsaws. I've been getting all kinds of offers for other types of equipment. So that's just the way it works. So if you want some stuff, start a channel, do a video every day for 4 years, spend 4 to 8 hours a day, every day, doing YouTube, and then maybe you'll get some stuff. So today we're gonna open this box up and we're gonna get out a Haybike. This is a Ranger S model. We're gonna try it out, so here we go. There it is, the Ranger S. Look at that, they got a picture of me riding a bike. Kind of a chubby guy, that must be me. Let's open her up. So here's what was in the box. Obviously you get the bike, the frame, the seat, the handlebars, there's pedals, a light, a front wheel, a fender, a bunch of tools, and there's a manual there. I might even look at that. I did ask to have the basket that goes on the front sent to me. That's an add-on item because I want to be able to put obviously like a jug of gas or some bar oil or even strap a chainsaw in there. There also is a rack on the back that comes standard, but I wanted this so that we can haul stuff with it, which is more useful for us. Or if I use it for like hunting or whatever, I can put a backpack in there and strap on my bow or gun, whatever, on the back and ride with it. So we're gonna put it together right now. This particular bike is a Ranger S, right there it is. It is a Haybike, which is really nice because some of the companies that have sent me bikes, I can't pronounce them. So this makes sense. It's a bike. That's pretty simple, I like that. There's been some other bikes with lots of consonants together that are hard for me to pronounce. This one is easy. It's got a nice wide seat for my wide butt, I like that. Okay, here are some statistics about this bike. First of all, I want to say I am a level 0 tester. A lot of people that do bike reviews, they put their level under level 1, level 2, level 3, level 5. I'm a level 0. I am not a bike guy per se, but I know how to ride a bike. I've been riding for a long time, but I'm not like an official tester or anything. I have no classification. I'm just a guy, just like you, just a person that wants a bike that's easy to ride, and hopefully this will be the one. This is a class 3 bike, which means it goes like 28 miles an hour with the pedal assist. It's like a lot of folding bikes. There's a lever right here that you flip out, and then the bike actually folds down. A lot of the bikes have a 500 watt motor on it. This one has a 750, which is good, a little more powerful, which I guess is rare in a lot of the folding bikes. It has turn signals, so there is a brake light and turn signals, and on the controller you can see here, there is actual turn signals right there, left and right, so that's cool. It's got a horn, so we'll put that all together and try it out. One of the coolest things about this one is it does have a 4 amp charger. Now a lot of the bikes that I've gotten, they have a 2 amp. So this will charge much faster, which is good. So accelerated charging, I like that. So instead of taking 6 hours, it should take only 2.5 or 3 hours. So that's good, from zero. It does weigh 72 pounds. So like a lot of these bikes, they're heavier than you think. And so they're not exactly light. It's, the battery itself is like 8 pounds. It does have hydraulic disc brakes, front and rear. So they work hydraulically, which is really nice. I guess they're excellent brakes. Everybody that I have looked at, and they have said that they are awesome. It does have folding pedals, so you can fold the pedals in when you're hauling it. It's got an actual throttle lever, which is right here. This is the throttle. And we'll show you that in just a little bit, which is nice. And it's on the right-hand side like it should be, because there was one other bike, I think maybe 2 of them I had, that it was on the left, which was really awkward. So I kind of like that. Something that everybody asks, how much is it? I think this is like around a $1,300 bike. I have tested some that have been $2,300, $2,400, and I've also tested some that were like $700, $800 range. So this is kind of a mid-level bike. And once you get on one, you're like, you don't want to ride a regular bike unless you're just really into exercise. But these things are awesome to ride, I can tell you that. It has 4 by 20 inch tires, so 4 inch wide, real knobby right there, 20 by 4. Other than that, it's pretty simple. We're gonna slap it together right now and go for a ride. Let the assembly begin. There it is, the Haybike Ranger S is together. It did take longer than I thought. Thought an hour? It took me an hour and a half, maybe almost 2. The basket in the front did not mount very well. It was hard to line up, and it's very hard to get the screws inside. I put the fender on wrong the first time because the wheel was turned around, so I got that turned around, got that on right. The lights mounted, handlebars are mounted. Seats on, pretty much everything you need to know. One thing about the Haybike that I gotta say is way better than any of the other bikes that I've got so far, and I've got 5 or 6, 7, 8 of them, I know, a bunch. This one actually says Haybike on the power charging block. Nice. None of the other ones have that on there. There's nothing. And all the connectors for hooking them up when you plug it in to charge the battery are all different. This is nice. I know which one it is. So on the other ones, I've wrote what it was on there with like a gold or a silver Sharpie paint pen, so that I could know which model, which bike, which one it goes with. Because even same company had different charging connectors with different models, because I've had a bunch of them. So it's all together. I gave it a little test run, and I had a little loose up in here. I didn't push down enough when I tightened it. So I came back and then retightened it and got it all working. So now I think we're good to go. And it's got hydraulic brakes, shifts really easy. It seems really quick. It's a heavier bike, so it rides really nice. A lot of the bikes, when I get them, they're only charged like 60%. This one was, I think, it was like 98 or 99%. It was almost completely full, so that's really good. So we're gonna do some riding right now. It's all together, and there it is. Right here's how you take out your battery right here. You can take it out, and then you can take this inside, you can hook it up, plugs in right here, so you can plug it in out of the elements. There you go, she's plugged in, and then we can plug it into the wall and charge away. And it's supposed to charge pretty fast, because like I said before, this is a 4 amp charger, and most of the other ones are 2 or 3, something like that. We're gonna slap this back in and go do some riding. Goes back in very easily. You just lock it, and that way you can pull it out. And we're ready to go for a little ride. So if you're like me and you don't want to be a mechanic and you hate putting stuff together like I do, you could get this, you could get any of these bikes, take them to a bike shop, have them put it together, pay the money, just have them do it. Or hire a young, brilliant person that's about 12 or 13 and let them figure it out. Let them spend their time on it and make sure it's all put together right. Some people love doing it. It's not my thing. I want to buy something and I want it to work. I want to pay someone else to make it together. I would go to a pro shop if I was buying this for myself and just say, hey, set it up. Make sure everything's working. So, because it's kind of frustrating trying to get everything together when the instructions aren't as good as they could be. There were several things missing that I noticed in the instructions as far as how you connect things. It says to take the collar washer off, but you take that off, but then there's a whole bunch of other bushings in there that got to be put on right in order for it to work right. I figured it out, but it took me a little while, but I am a little slow, so there is that. Okay, now it's riding time. Okay, so this is a step-through bike, so real easy to get in. You just step right over and you're in. No big bar you got to crawl over, whether you're a man or a woman. It's kind of nice. So to turn it on, you just push this button right here and you hold it in and the screen lights up. And it says it's full, so we're good. And I did run just a little bit. So shifting is real easy. It's right here, just up and down. It's minus and plus. You can shift. And like I say, it's got pedal assist, but we're gonna go down to 1. So when we take off, we don't die. This is your shifter over here for pedaling. This is your throttle right here. You got brakes on both sides, front and rear. It does have directionals, left and right, or left and right. It does have a horn. The light you can turn on right here. And so yeah, let's give it a spin. There it is, the Haybike is together. The ride is complete. I'll be back tomorrow morning with another video. Actually, I might even have 2 videos tomorrow, like today. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep pumping videos out because people like watching. Tomorrow, 5:30 a.m. Maybe I'll have another one after that, like this. We'll see you then. Good night, Irene.